All right, we want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there pushing this truth. I'm Zakaria.
I'm Qadar.
From the GMS Dallas camp. And we just had a lesson we wanted to go into, just chopping it up. And I wanted to, this lesson is gonna be about, we're going to start off by reading what a disease is. So, brother, if you don't mind, hit that.
This is disease. You can just Google the definition on Google. It's gonna pop up. Disease, noun, a disorder of structure or function in a human, animal, or plant, especially one that produces specific signs or symptoms.
Signs or symptoms. A disease. We're going to focus this on a human. Start at the top on that.
A disorder of structure or function in a human.
A disorder or function in a human. That's a disease, right? So what we wanted to focus today on is Christianity and how that's actually a disease that our people have. We're just going to focus this on the Lord's people, the Israelites, the so-called blacks and Native Americans, and so on, Latinos, Hispanics, and so on. We're going to focus it on that. But Christianity, how can I say it's a disease? Why do I say it's a disease? Because if you read what a disease is, it's something that's causing a dysfunction in your body. Not just your body, but also your spirit.
That's right.
So, for example, if you believe in Santa Claus, in go ahead, you can add to it.
The Most High made everything clean for you to eat. The Christian church teaches it.
If you believe in hell, if you believe in the so-called virgin birth, if you believe in the Baptist church, the Methodist church, if you're saying to yourself that it's okay to be a homosexual, if you're applying all those things to your life, you have that disease called Christianity.
That's right.
Right? And there is only one way that you can be healed from that. There's only one way to get out of that. And that's through Yahweh, in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai, and in the Holy Spirit. That's going to have to deal with you to get that up off of you. Because no matter how you cut it, if you believe in that on December 25th, Jesus was born, and everybody was the manger, and that's when the three wise men showed up, you have a disease, because that's going to affect the outcome of what your life is going to be. That's going to affect what you eat. That's going to affect how you live.
That's right.
It's going to affect all the functions of your body. If you thinking that homosexuality is cool because of Christianity, you're going to be letting a man put his rod in you, or you're going to be putting your rod in a man. That's a disease. So on and so forth.
It brings forth a disease.
And it brings forth a disease. All that sin is going to manifest in some kind of way. And that is disease. The disease of the mind, body, and spirit. That's right. So we're going to focus a few of these scriptures on Yahweh Shai being the healer of this disease. Because there ain't no pill that somebody can give you.
That's right.
They can cure you of AIDS. They can cure you of herpes. They can cure you of, common sickness, diabetes, high blood pressure. But ain't no pill to cure you from Christianity. Right? Ain't no dose you can go down to your local clinic and say, man, I got to get this Christianity up off of me. That cure is coming from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. First scripture I'd like to get is Matthew chapter 8. We're going to start at verse 14.
I got you.
The water.
This is Matthew chapter 8, verse 14. And when Yahweh Shai was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever. Verse 15. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose and ministered unto them.
Go ahead, read through 17.
Through 17, okay. Verse 16. When the evening was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick.
And healed all that were sick. That's 17?
No, I'm slacking. Verse 17. That it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying himself, took our infirmities and bare our sicknesses.
That's right. He bear our sicknesses. So you can be healed, like I said, from a few, from the common cold and things like that. But only Yahushua can heal you from that disease of Christianity, from that disease of believing that the so-called white man is your salvation. There's no pill that you can take.
That's right.
It takes faith. And for example, in Matthew chapter 8, that's what they had. They had faith in Yahushua. They had faith in Yahweh and his son, Yahushua. And that was Peter's mother, I believe it said. Peter's mother had faith. Peter had faith. All that believed and was around Yahushua and were Israelites that had faith were healed.
Yeah.
Simply by the touch of his garment, they were healed.
Yeah, his Salaki, his mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law, Salaki. Go ahead to that next one. Luke 9.
Luke 9. 1 through 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Here we go. This is Luke chapter 9, starting at verse 1. Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power and authority over all devils and to cure diseases. Yahushua passed on that power of healing through the disciples. That's right.
And I don't care if you believe it or not. That's going on right now.
That's right.
That was passed on to the apostles, and the apostles have passed it on to some of the disciples and the disciples that are preaching through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and Great Millstone.
That's right.
Because we are healing as well.
That's right.
We are out here preaching in the name of Yahushua, and we're healing people.
That's right.
I was one of those people that were healed through the apostles, through the elders, and I'm still being healed. I'm still being, given that living water.
That's right.
So this is going on. That healing is going on, but you got to have faith. Faith in what? In Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Now, true indeed, I ain't healing the sick in the sense of, I got all these medicines and stuff like that. Yeah. Now, we can heal the sick through those type of things and what we preach as far as the Most High's dietary law. We've been given that power of healing because we're explaining how to eat. So brothers turn away from eating, for example, pork, and high blood pressure goes away. Diabetes goes away. That's a power of healing that we've been given through Yahushua. But go ahead.
Brothers specialize in the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers with oils.
Right.
It's a perfect example right here. We got brothers started getting on alkaline water, man. Different, a lot of different stuff, man. Safe supplements that actually have are like natural. That's not harmful to the body. It's a lot of things what the brothers going into.
Come on. And some people say, man, that ain't real alkaline water. I do that myself, but it's better than drinking soda. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. It's better than sitting up here drinking,
faucet water,
Diet Cokes and all that, right?
That's right.
So that's another power of healing. And the more spiritual aspect, if we're out here preaching through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, giving that good word.
That's right.
And that's the healing. Getting these people out of Christianity. Getting these people out of all these different philosophies, out of Egyptology. Yep. There's people that are coming out of all that madness just by the power of us speaking. So that power of healing is still here today. Go ahead.
Come.
Start at the top.
At the top. Come. This is back in Luke chapter 9, verse 1. Then he called his 12 disciples together and gave them power, authority over all devils and to cure diseases. Mm-hmm. Verse 2. And he sent them to preach the kingdom of the Most High and to heal the sick.
And that's what's going on. The sick are being healed. And that's why, like I said, in the start of the lesson, I said Christianity is disease.
That's right.
And it's killing people.
That's right.
It's got people thinking that it's okay for a woman to be having sex with another woman. It's got people thinking that it's okay for a man to sit up here and let a man have sex with him. It's got people thinking that it's okay to teach your kids to worship a tree in the living room. Yeah. To worship a rabbit in the yard. That's a sickness, a disease. And that disease can only be cured by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Ain't no pill somebody can give you that'll take that Christianity up off of you.
That's right.
That sickness, that disease, that virus, that bacteria can only be cured one way, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And the scriptures say that all will not be healed. The Most High in Revelation 7 and other places, in Zechariah 13 and 8, it talks about a number. The Most High ain't dealing with every human being in every nation. And even in Yahweh Shem Shai's nation, it's only a certain number. You can read that in Zechariah 13, 8, and 9. So I say that to say that madness that's being taught in these churches, that is a disease. That is something that's crept into your spirit and mind that's been placed there. And the only way you can get that up off you is believing in Yahweh Shem Shai in truth. You got a precept?
Con, I'm reading Isaiah 1. This is Isaiah chapter 1, starting at the top. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, the kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
That's right, you got it.
God. So our people don't consider that the number one healer is who? The Most High. And his right hand man is who? Yahweh Shai, his son, only begotten son. So he's the top physician, man, right, to heal what the brother was going into, man. Because our people are so far gone, they think just because you have a 401k, quote unquote, a 6-figure year gig, you got your wife and kids, your wife happy, you got your kids with a so-called quote unquote good education, don't even recognize you sick, man. Because what's that? Like sometimes a disease can't be detected right away. It can take years to travel through the body, and once it hits, it hits.
That's right.
And that's like the mind state that our people are continuously in, man. That's why we can't break the cycle of this, man. Because we 2/3 of our people aren't looking to be healed, man. You just rather be sick. I'm you gonna say anything?
Oh, okay. You killed that. Go ahead.
This is verse 4. All sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint.
That's right. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. And there's only one cure for it. Like I keep saying, there ain't no magic pill. There ain't no doctor that can help you with this.
That's right.
They can only make it worse.
That's right.
The only way to get that cure is to come through Yahweh Shem Shai. Get that living water. And how are you going to get that? You're going to have to either get out on these corners and listen, or get on YouTube and listen. Starting with the apostles of Great Millstone, working on down into the camps.
That's right.
Into the elders. You're going to have, that's how it's going to be given to you. Right. The Most High is going to choose you, and he's going to send you through Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai set up men that are preaching his word, that are going to give you that healing, that cure for that disease of Christianity.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores that have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment.
That's not just Christianity. We just using Christianity as a point base. Yeah. That goes into Islam. What else is niggas into? Like I said, Egyptology, Buddhism, Hinduism,
knowledge of self,
all that. Yeah.
And our people are like engulfing themselves, man, because they're lovers of themselves too. That's a disease.
That's right.
Like, man, like how much can you love yourself, man? If you love yourself as much as you claim to love yourself, you'd really stop and listen to brothers on the highways and byways and on YouTube, man. You know?
And do you want to add anything?
Nah, that's it.
And with that, Lord willing, you brothers are edified. As always, we want to give all praise to Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.